One, here we go. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back to FryMinis. I'm Eric.
I'm Julie.
And today we've got some stuff that we're going to look at called, it's a whole pile of minis, all related generally to Dritz, Druid, and rolling crits. Is it time? It is time.
Hi, Roland. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out.
Happy Vanderhoptober, Roland. Speaking of who's watching Loki. Okay, Ken. I would like to call dibs on any dragon, but especially a famous lad like Icingdeath. Yes, to be fair, to me, I was thinking of the swords. Twinkle and Icingdeath is famous scimitars.
Oh.
But that's where he gets his name, is from the dragon itself. So, Ken is, I wouldn't call it a deep cut, but he's establishing power here, which I acknowledge. Roland, happy Vanderhoptober. Hikaru, good day, all. Good day. The sword is also valid, thank you. Not watching Loki just yet. It's a beauty. Oh, the sword, yeah. Yeah, I remember in Baldur's Gate 1, the original game, you could do the Klua console to kill something.
Uh-huh.
And because I could not, there's no way I could take down Dritz, because you could encounter him, and it was a bad thing, and you have a reputation system in the game.
Oh.
And so I would Klua console, kill Dritz, and take his swords.
I don't know what words you were saying before kill Dritz.
Klua, C-L-U-A, console is the command to bring up the cheat code console commands.
Got it. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
How do you not know that?
I use cheat codes in The Sims. Motherload, Rosebud. Yeah, and I used, I never used the Konami cheat codes because I didn't play any Konami games, but I did have Game Genie for my NES.
Yeah, not a Game Shark, Game Genie.
Correct, Game Genie. And when we played Super Mario Brothers 3, the best one, all weekend, we would do unlimited lives, constant P-wings, and then those were really all you needed, but we did another one, and for years I had those codes memorized. But
Yeah, I don't know anything about those.
What? How can you not know? Konami code, whatever you were saying earlier. Konami kill?
Is our use consoles in Bethesda games there? Power overwhelming. Is our music working? I think it's working. I have no idea what the music would be right now.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a Watering the Garden by Streambeats.
That sounds so gentle.
It does. All right. Constant P-Wing. Michael
Ken,
R.
love the frogs. Michael, P-Wings, that's what we call them. Are they power wings where you can fly at any point? Like you don't have to charge up in Super Mario 3? You know what I'm talking about?
Why did you call them P-Wings?
Because I genuinely thought that's what they were called. I wasn't like...
Well, like what's the P mean?
Like the full power.
Oh.
Have you ever...
No.
Okay. When you played Super Mario 3... You know when you get, like, the raccoon suit and then you can fly?
I've seen it.
Yes. So you can't just fly out of nowhere. You have to run and, like, charge up the power in your wings, I guess. And so if you use the cheat code, whenever you had the wings, if you, like, got hit or anything, whenever you had the wings, you could automatically fly. So we called them P-Wings, whether that's right or wrong, but we weren't making urine jokes.
P-Wings, it works for me. Thanks for the music check.
No clue. I'm intrigued. Okay, Super Mario 3 for the NES. This is a little bit where, like, this isn't the same, but when you tell a story that you think is really funny and everyone around you is like, oh my God, are you okay? That's happening to me right now because I just thought they were called P-Wings, and now I have no idea if that's what they're called. But that's what we called them.
I like P-Wings. Coming in on P-Wings.
Hi,
Hey,
Brian.
Nice to see you.
I have so many regrets.
As alluded to, we are still in Vanderhoptober. Congratulations to everybody who's going to enter our Vanderhoptober Spud Club Painting Challenge this month. I think it's cool. P-Wing was also rejected ship of the rebellion. A-Wing, Y-Wing. E-Wing is now official. That's great.
I just didn't think that my random story about childhood and teenagehood video games was, I had never even considered it in any context other than that's what it is. So this is just wonderful. It's already spun out of control, and we've been live for like a minute and a half. So
Also, congratulations to the September Bestial Fury minis or winners for the Spud Club mini painting mini. Oh my gosh.
the Spud Club painting challenge. The minis that were painted and the winners that have been announced were all incredible. We are so impressed by Dormouse, which I believe this is, someone said, her third win in a row.
Yeah, sounds right.
She did an amazing hermit crab, skull, octopus, tentacle arm.
Hold on. Let's just do a screen share. Can we do a screen share?
I'd love to do a screen share.
I think this will work. Hold on. Please hold. This might take a second because I'm not smart. Scene left, Brio. Nope. Here, watch out. That's not it. Oh, that's that one. Well, if this works, here, we'll just bring it over. How about that?
The fabric of our lives.
All right. So, this is on FryMinis.com. Spud Club Painting Challenge up at the top. That's our monthly painting contest. You can win money and prizes and stuff. So first, we've got two categories. We've got Premium, which means you're a member of the Spud Club, which is Patreon, $5 a month. And you get a bigger payout. And then we've got the Free, which anybody can enter, as long as you meet the requirements, blah, blah, blah. Like you're not a child. First place, Dormouse. Hell of a home. Look at that. Very cool.
So cool. I've never seen that mini before. I've never seen a mini like that before.
Loot Studios.
Incredible. So good.
Second place, Flurgle Gurgle by Jameson.
If you're on our Discord, you saw that he was posting that his painted mini interacting with things around his home, including a cookie, and he talked about how the slug had had a high protein, low salt diet because he would dry up with salt, and it was so funny.
Yeah. Third place, It's a Boar, a Wereboar by Jonesy Narwhal. I want to do a shout out to Jonesy.
Yeah.
Jonesy has gotten better. Jonesy's been entering the Spud Club Painting Challenge for a while, and Jonesy gets better every single month.
I agree.
I've been really impressed
Yeah.
with Jonesy's development.
Yeah, definitely. And even if this is the only mini that they're painting every month, that's extraordinary progress. But I bet they're painting more than that. And I hope that this is just an excuse to paint something on theme every month.
Yeah. And then we also have the gallery of all the ones. So this particular one, we had 4 entries, but sometimes we'll get like a bunch of entries and we're only highlighting up here at the top 3. But you can always click. And so this is Danger Noodle by Decimation.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time ever that Decimation has entered and not placed.
I think that's true. This is...
The sculpt is great, the 3D printing thing, but compared, we love Decimation.
Love Decimation.
But on an effort level, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I appreciate that there's a submission, and in terms of like the type of minis that we love and the humor that we appreciate, this is right on track.
Yeah,
So I appreciate that Decimation submitted anything.
If we did like special note or something, yeah.
Definitely.
All right, and then we had 1 free entry, and this is what's always wild to me is that we don't have a ton of free entries. We had The Abomination by Ken from RMA. Extremely good.
Yes.
Extremely good. And
Definitely.
we can blow it up here. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
So this is from a game, and this is actually the same character, and it transforms.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Very cool. Great sculpt. Excellent paint job. And what is the free category win? What does it get you?
$25.
Okay.
Yeah, first place, $25.
Nice. So we
and then
saved $15 this month.
And we also have the fan favorite. So on our Discord, you can vote for. Oh, that's a copy paste. I don't know what that is. Or no, it's not. I don't know. Whatever. Our fan. Let me double check this. I think that's actually right though. Our fan favorite is voted on by our community over on Discord, and Danger Noodle won there. So everybody gets a ribbon.
Yeah. And everybody gets a squeal from me because it's so cute.
Yeah. All right. We're off that. Are we? Which screen are we on?
I know we have several comments to
Yeah,
catch
we
up
do.
on.
All right. Oh, you take Brian.
Super Mario 3D Land P-Wings are found in an assist block with a P-Wing on it after losing 10 lives in a normal mode level. Using the P-Wing takes Mario or Luigi immediately to the end of a level. Oh, that's interesting. I'm talking about Super Mario number 3 for like Super Mario World or Super Mario Brothers 3 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, like the original one. At the start of this conversation, what kicked this all off was Eric was talking about entering codes in Baldur's Gate to be able to kill Drizzt and... Drizzt. I'm never going to get that right. But enjoy it while it lasts. Take a shot every time I mess it up.
Say Duerden. That's his last name.
Duerden.
Yeah, Dritz Duerden.
And I was talking about, I didn't know about that, but the cheat codes that I used were Game Genie for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay.
Brian, I'm looking forward to entering this month after a long absence. Brian, so are we. Brian is one of our OGs. Brian's been going through some stuff. So we're very excited to see the return of Brian.
Vanderhobbs.
Although Brian, your Canadian friend left our Discord. I thought that was a surprise. Yeah. Roll-in crits. Snake. A snake. Oh, it's a snake.
Snake. It's a snake.
Is that a thing?
It's from Badger. Badger. Mushroom. Snake. Ooh, it's a snake. Roland has mentioned it several times.
That sounds familiar.
It's like an original, like, E-Bombs World kind of thing.
Yeah.
I loved it, Roland. I was excited to get to that comment so that I could sing it because it's been in my head since I saw it pop up while we were screen sharing other things.
Okay, so Drizzt is a character who started out as a book character in the novels of the series of books by R.A. Salvatore. I don't know all the nitty gritty, and there's a lot of nitty gritty with Drizzt. Thanks, Julie. This is wrong. I know that Drizzt is. So, jump back in time a little bit when all Drow are evil. Okay. And all Drow worship Lolth, and all the weird dominatrix type of stuff going on, and all that kind of stuff. Table scratcher. Drizzt was unique in that he was not an evil Drow. I don't know exactly how or why, but Drizzt was like a chaotic good.
Oh.
And he's a ranger, dual wielding. He's got a cat. I don't know how to pronounce it. It looks like Guinevere, but Guinevere. I don't know. I think Guinevere. There was a video game a little while ago that we got early. They sent us.
Oh.
Where you run around as Drizzt. It was.
I remember that.
Really bad. I was so excited for it, but it was not good, which I was really disappointed by that. It had the horrible trailer.
Mm-hmm. I remember that now.
Yeah. Drizzt has an adventuring party, the Companions of the Hall. There's a barbarian and like a rogue lady and a dwarf, and the dwarf like adopted the human lady, and then Drizzt I don't know if they got married or something with the human lady, and it
is this important to the minis? Because I just feel like I'm hearing a lot of stuff that doesn't sound all that legit.
Yeah, well, no, I'm pretty sure that's all legit.
Roland, as soon as he said something about the hall, I was like, oh no, is there a sketch comedy troupe involved? Because I can't do it.
I don't know Rumble Valley. Besides just me. And so Drizzt Duerden is the house Duerden. Mm-hmm. And I know that his mom is named Malice, and she's like a big deal, or was, or something. And this is from memory. I do have a thing pulled up. I don't have it open. I did not review it because I wanted to see what I could remember. And their enemy house is the Banrays. So you remember Waterdeep? Banrays, maybe? Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Yeah.
One of the bosses you can fight. If you do, you can do this drow guy who's like, woo!
No.
That's the enemy house.
Okay.
The cat that is. Welsh Guinevere. Well, my Welsh is a little rusty. Wasn't he the halfling with the magic ruby? Yeah.
You've outpaced Eric's knowledge of this mini set. This lore, story, history, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. So, first, we'll just show you what we've got today. We've got, so the first 3 boxes are kind of old. We've been sitting on them. Lolth, the Spider Queen. And everything that we've got here was sent to us by wizkids. So thank you, wizkids.
Thanks, wizkids.
We really appreciate that. This is not super connected to Dritz, but it's from the same like set of minis. This is an adventuring party starter. These are from the Magic, because they did the Magic the Gathering card set with Dritz in the Forgotten Realms, and so that's part of that. And then the Companions of the Hall, and the cat there. Cat's medium, and it's not magical looking. And then we also have, and these are the 2 new things. We have Family and Foes, and Tabletop Companions, which are the heroes. And this appears to be higher quality than the previous sets. Each of these boxes are $50, except for Lolth, who is $70 on wizkids.com. You might be able to find them at a lower price elsewhere.
All right, I want to catch up on a lot of comments. Yeah. Guinevere, not Guinevere, so Guinevere. Thank you so much. Brian and Hikaru for being so familiar with the history and ancestry of the word. Appreciate it. Roland, my enemy house is also the House of Pancakes. I am firmly a House of Waffles fan.
We had food this morning. I had French toast and Julie had pancakes. We got them from this place on DoorDash that's by our house called Chubby's.
Yeah, it's called Chubby's.
And it's
not as unabashedly pro-American obesity and gluttony as Paunch Burger from Parks and Rec, but it's not that either.
I would say the average age of the clientele is literally 60 plus.
Oh, I was going to say 75 for the average age.
like average.
Yeah, exactly. And it's brought down significantly by like the 55-year-olds who are taking their 90-year-old parents in there. Yeah.
Okay, I think we start with Lolth to get her out of the way.
Let's do that. I'd love to get out of the way. Okay.
All right, where are we at?
This looks nice. $50. Interesting. Yeah.
So Lolth is loose in the box.
Lolth is loose. I killed a spider in our bathroom the other day that was way larger than it should have been for anything that should have escaped Eric's vision. Well, I don't care how long it was. You should literally have spider sense to know that there's a spider in the vicinity that I might see upon waking, and you didn't. You didn't rip up a floorboard to kill a spider that you could sense was there.
I'm sorry. I was going to reply to Michael R. to continue your previous tirade. So it's 2 pieces of French toast cut in half. And it's, what was it, 2 pancakes?
Yeah. They weren't silver dollar, but they weren't whole plate pancakes either.
But the measuring cup of syrup that each one got. And Julie said, and I agree with her, that wasn't like maple syrup. It was corn syrup.
Yeah, I mean, it was like Walmart brand vanilla flavored artificial syrup.
It was real Texas.
It sure was. But there weren't hearty portions. I mean, every meal did come with 2 eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, and a sausage patty. That is, and a sausage. So, I mean, there was that. But I wanted a big pancake. I'm a sweet breakfast person, not as much of a savory breakfast person because I don't really like eggs. It's a little bit about us.
Lolth, the Spider Queen, even in a cool font.
They were syrup crimes, Adam. Thank you for understanding.
Okay. So I think this mini's cool. I mean, I know obviously it's a big, gross, hairy spider. I love that it's got these little spiders on it. I think that's a really cool detail. I like that with the legs up, it's kind of compact.
Yeah.
That makes it very convenient for the table. I find a lot of times spider minis are very inconvenient for a table. So I appreciate that as a physical thing.
Yeah.
I also like, and so this is where some people will be a little spicy, but I don't really care. A lot of times, Lolth is like totally naked.
Oh.
Very like sexual type of thing.
Yeah.
I like. Come on, focus. There we go. I like that she's like fully armored up too.
Yeah.
Got some gold detail. I think they did a really good job with her face.
Yes, I agree.
These extra arms. I think this is a very well done mini. I would struggle to pay $70 for this.
Absolutely. Which shouldn't be a surprise for me.
I hear Lolth gives great hugs.
Terrifying.
Well, Hikaru, just to be clear, this Lolth is old. This is multiple. I think this came out in 21, 22 maybe. Whenever the magic stuff came out. This is not new. Yeah. Yeah, this is way pre the current Planescape books, which I did not get, by the way. I'm going to try to figure that out. Made me check under the bed. She's well armed. Armor color's an interesting choice. Yeah, you would think it would be black. But I guess to go with the white hair, like it's because she doesn't see herself as evil, right? She's the savior of the drow. I don't know.
I think this is a really cool mini. I think if you're going to have the nerve to charge $70 for a D&D mini, it better be perfectly executed, and I would say this is near close.
I agree.
The shading, the textures throughout, this like thicker hair towards the front of the spider versus kind of thinner toward the back feels very authentic. It's got an interesting texture. Like, did you feel this?
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, you're right that the little tiny spiders on her add something extra scary. The purple and gray here are really beautiful. I'm so glad that she's wearing clothes. I don't know. I guess I agree that her like gray and beige don't really go together, and so that her armor is kind of a beige color, the rest of her is gray. That bothers me because I think it doesn't really match. Or coordinate, but I appreciate that it is beautiful, and that again she's wearing clothes because the bar is so low.
I wish this mini came with like 2 or 3 spider minis.
Yeah,
that it was just like minions or whatever. Yeah. I think a little would help me swallow that $70 price point.
I totally agree with that. I would also say, and I'm on the record, as I don't really love those pull-apart multi-part minis where you can have a little person standing or riding a donkey or whatever, but if at any point she comes out of spider form and is just a person, if this had a regular leg base, even if she were very tall, and like the spider is its own thing.
That's a good question. So like a dragon or like a normal god can change shape.
Sure.
Does Lolth have like a drow form? Can't color coordinate. That would be cool. I would like that.
Yeah, I don't know if it makes sense, but kind of building off of what you were saying about like if you're fighting Lolth, I can't imagine she's the only person you're fighting in that room. So having little spiders that are kind of the same color as her, or if these are the spider spawn and they grow into her colors, like whatever that is, I think that would make a lot of sense. Even just 2 or 3 little minis that are hopefully as well painted as this is, even if they're smaller.
This is a spider mini from WizKids. Ugh. And you can see it's very little plastic.
Yeah.
So I think including
a couple little.
Yeah. Or even mediums would have been.
And yes, we've got 2 confirmations from Hikaru and Michael that she has drow and spider form. So yeah, having some.
Yep. Something else with it, whether that's a drow form Lolth or spiders.
Yeah.
I think would have helped, but I do agree. As a mini, outside of the price, I think this is... I don't know what I would change.
Yeah. Some of her hands aren't as perfectly sculpted as the others.
Sure.
But this... I would still give it 5s across the board.
Yeah.
I think it's very cool.
Yeah, I agree. I just said it on the airbrush area. All right, now we're going to do the Adventurer Party Starter. So this is, I love a good, hey, you're new to D&D, here's a variety of minis that can cover a lot of bases.
Definitely.
And I think this is a pretty interesting one. There's one particular, a snake person here, that I think is a really interesting choice.
Yeah.
We have Hama Push. Oh, well, here, we'll just.
To her credit, Lolth doesn't have to have fashion awareness. She doesn't owe her beauty to anyone. And if she lives in darkness, in the Underdark, she maybe doesn't see a lot. So light colors are really all she needs, and maybe some like heat sensing, and that's fine. It's just character-wise, no problem. Mini choice-wise, for a company that's charging me $70, I have a question. That's all. Okay, starting with number 1, Tumblestrum.
Oh, so these I think are going to be here. Hold still for a sec. I think these are going to be tied to the Magic the Gathering cards, because Eliwick Tumblestrum is a bard creation.
Happy Banner-Hoptober! She's got a big white frog!
She does.
She's got a big white frog! I love her little Peter Pan outfit. Her boots and the rock are the same color, or stump rather, are the same color as her gloves, as each other, as this bag, and that's really disappointing. But this is so fun. I feel like the only other mini I know of that you can see is singing is that frog mini.
Oh, yeah.
So to have a singing bard mini that doesn't feel tropey or boring.
Oh, yeah, she is in Witchlight.
I think is really wonderful. I like that her hair is pulled back.
Yeah, hold on. Ooh.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, look at the quality difference.
Yeah, here she has a distinct face, as does her frog. Cheery, yet the mouth feels a bit uncanny. Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. I'm excited to see something different with a mini's mouth, but you're right, it's not the best. My wife tried to steal her frog. How did it go?
This is the best bard, though.
Well, yeah. When we play a Batman-themed game, that person can come to play. I guess her wrist also looks maybe just a little bit broken.
No, I love this bard.
Yeah. Red diamond.
Red diamond.
Am I doing all these?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to go in order here. The last one I pick up is number 2, Nandar.
Nandor the Relentless.
I wish.
Is that sword transparent or anything? Or is that just...
No, it's just how it's...
Okay.
Can you zoom me out a little bit? Thank you. Wonderful. I love the varied spikies on this lizard's head. It's got big side fins, but also a back of the head fin.
I believe he's a dragonborn despite having a tail.
Thank you. This dragonborn is precious. I
like his feet.
Yes, I like that he's on what isn't tippy toes, but like animal-like feet. I never remember the words.
Digigrade, I think.
Uh-huh. And the armor looks good. You're right that this sword is like oddly colored.
Yeah, it's weird material.
Yeah. The face is pretty good. His eyes could stand out, or their eyes, Nandar, probably. Okay.
I think it's he.
His eyes could stand out a little bit better, but the shield looks good. The straps are a different color than the shield, and then his arm, is it glow in the dark? Oh.
Yeah.
No. But gosh, I wish it
I think
were.
they would advertise if it was, too.
I think so, too. I think this is fun.
Yeah, I think it's a really good meme.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen anything quite like it before. I think it's fun. Okay. Number 3 is Varus.
Oh. Just in case you didn't have a ranger.
Yeah.
With twin swords.
A ranger in a green cloak and green leather armor.
That isn't Dritz, we promise. You know what I would do? Have Dritz be a Gloomstalker so he gets to disguise self, and this is his non-drow form.
That's phenomenal.
That's what I'd use this for.
Yep. It's interesting to see. I don't know that I've ever seen a weapon like on the ground like this before.
No.
So, this is fine. It's another green rangery mini.
Yep. I think I'm satisfied with it. I'm not impressed by it.
Yeah. Only complaint is the sword for sure. Interesting color blending.
Blending.
There isn't. Do you mean like the color scheme on this, or I don't know that there is any blending.
No,
I will say that these are the most wicked eyebrows. Like Ursula wishes she could deliver these eyebrows. Yeah.
Also, none of you have highlighted the fact that Julie is a Banderhob today herself. You should have seen how many flies she was eating outside.
Number 4,
Gotcha.
Hamapashar.
Hamapashar.
Oh, yeah, there wasn't much contrast there, which makes it seem even more like a basic ranger.
Oh, hey, we do have a little info. This is Hamapashar Ruin Seeker.
Oh, thank you.
And this is like an old woman.
Oh, she doesn't... Okay. She doesn't look that old. I see, obviously, her gray-white hair, but that could be anything. I think her garment is lovely. I love that she's got, like, a tunic, a full-length tunic and coordinating pants underneath. I like that her pants aren't full-length. She's got boots on, but her pants are, like, mid-calf. Love the design, the gold on this. It looks so beautiful on her. Great color scheme. Black, purple, and gold always look good together.
And the staff is straight.
The staff is straight, and I've never seen one quite like this before. It seems like it would be a little bit inconvenient in battle, but as a priestess, or
I think this would be a 5-star for me.
yeah, this is great. Her hair's pulled back out of her face. Yes. I just assumed Julie hasn't taken off the headband since the first. I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Roland. A big magic effect.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't understand that. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I thought this was all just what the staff was.
No.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. That helps.
Here's... We're going to be a little out of focus, but you can kind of see how it's more...
Okay. Yeah, I think that effect is more clear on the box than it is here. I mean, obviously everybody else got it, but I just thought it was part of the... Especially after this sword that looked a little bit...
Well, if I can. So look.
Oh.
I'm trying to get it on the thing. But it is transparent on there.
Huh. Okay.
So it's supposed to look a little weird, I guess. I don't think it's actually transparent.
I don't think so either.
I think it's almost like a gold paint on it.
Yeah. All right. So, yes, this is fantastic.
And the paladin was Nadar, the selfless paladin, and the ranger was Varys, Silvery Moon Ranger.
Oh.
That's a place, Silvery Moon.
Thank you.
All right. This next one is just that.
Thank you, Sea Coffee.
That's funny.
So nice built-in olive stabbers. Yes, this could be a beautiful olive stabber or drink marker, like a cocktail glass marker.
Strong comment, Sea Coffee.
Yeah. Yanti Rogue, 5 out of 5. This is the snake one that Eric was talking about that is different. Yeah, okay. I think this mini is incredible. I think that to give me a rogue in a black leather jacket with a bunch of straps across the front and a dramatic coattail. Oh, is it a rogue? Oh, was this your first idea?
But then it's bright purple.
But then it's bright purple and it's got a different head shape than I've ever seen on a mini. It's got a very cool pose. I think this could have done so much.
So the Yanti, like there's the kind that you played.
Yes.
That's a pure blood. That's like almost looks like a human.
Yes.
Almost. But then you can have Yantis that are human top half, snake bottom. The inverse, snake for arms. Mm-hmm. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just never seen this mini before, but you're absolutely right, Adam. The sculpt is great, but it's 3 colors because there's a teeny bit of gold in the handle here, but
And
yeah,
red.
it's not enough. Well, I guess 4 colors. But yeah, no, it's not enough. The belly plates being something different or even a wash on this would have made a big difference.
I agree.
But this big saucery head is very funny to me.
I think the sculpt is really very interesting.
Yes.
It's such an atypical mini.
Yeah.
Because, like, what are you playing to play this character? Are you playing a Yuan-ti pureblood, and which explicitly is the 2 arms, 2 legs, a head, all humanoid, all humanish, and you're just flavoring it as this? Like, what mechanically, what are you playing to do this?
Yeah. The glove is interesting. I don't think it got away from them. I think it's meant to be like a
like
a ring finger kind of thing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So you just want to put those in that box, and then this box will put in the minis in there too.
Only complaint is the color of the scales. I get it. Yeah.
All right. This is Companions of the Hall.
And Nadar has an MTG card. Excellent. Party minis.
Eliwick did too. I think these are all. So this is the party of Dritz. So there's Dritz and his party, and we'll obviously go through these. But this is the older set. So start with the man himself.
Am I doing these?
Yeah.
Okay. Dritz, 1 of 5.
Oh.
So if this is going to be your set of minis, you better have a pose this cool.
Yeah.
Flying through the air. It's a little bit tough to see, but there are multiple colors going on in this outfit. We've got brownish boots, a black under jacket kind of tail thing, and then brown on the leather coat, and some gold accents on the buckles.
Swashbuckler.
It does scream swashbuckler. Cool cape. Love this flowing hair.
Yeah, this pose is phenomenal.
Yeah, this is great.
I would not give the paint job a 5 stars, though.
No, I'm not sure if he's supposed to be like this or if he actually has eyeballs on his cheeks. But those...
He had a run-in with a beholder.
That seems to be the case because his eyeballs are like clown cheek rouge. Very cool. Yeah, not the best paint job, but...
Yeah, very,
Love.
very cool mini.
Yeah.
It's going to suck putting in my shelf. I'm going to have to lay him down. He's going to be too tall.
Oh. Canterbury,
Yep.
2 of 5.
Yeah, so this is the dwarf's adopted daughter and his sometimes love interest. And she's an archer.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
A little disappointed. I've never seen someone's bow and skirt be the same color before. That doesn't...
And quiver.
Yeah, doesn't super make sense to me.
And I feel like I've seen these boots before. So when they make these, they sculpt these on 3D on the programs and stuff. So they can bring over pieces from other minis, and I feel like I've seen these boots before.
Yeah, whether you've seen this exact sculpt before or if these are the most like basic, overly strappy boots that they give women sometimes is tough to say. But either way, it's not great. I don't know that one needs to arch their back. And that's just what they'll do. Okay, great.
No, that's not.
Okay, it didn't see.
Well,
that's what I thought.
what am
I don't know. Yeah, could have used a little.
Mid. I call it mid. This is a mid.
Yeah. I appreciate that her outfit is different colors. I just wish that her like scabbard and like if her weaponry weren't all this teal color, this would be more interesting to me.
Now I do like the teal. I do think it's a cool color.
I agree with you. I think that her boots, pants, skirt, and top and waist belt kind of thing are all very cool. It's really just the overuse of this teal.
Spinal problems.
Oh. Wolfgar.
This is barbarian. His weapon is called
Fjolnir.
Aegis Fang.
Hmm.
And is made by the dwarf.
Oh. She has spinal problems from growing up with dwarves. She's been shrunk for too long, so she's overcompensating.
Well, they're medium. They're all medium.
Oh, they're medium. Still, though.
Very back.
This is, not the most original mini I've ever seen. We've seen this cape many, many times. Not that everything has to be unique and interesting, right? But when I can get any mini that looks like this, the incentive to buy a special set that's a little bit more than a regular old mini set, I feel less likely to buy it. So his weapon is not straight. I believe you. I'm having a hard time. He's not straight, so I think that's part of the problem. We've got a real leaning problem here. That doesn't appear to be... He's still adhered to the base, so I don't know. This, gong or fire alarm on his chest is interesting. I'm not quite sure about that. And we've got another stray mark on the cheek that I don't know if that's supposed to be there, some sort of war paint, or if that's a mistake. Super jacked arm. I mean, both of these. This one is added to with a sculpt line that got away from them a little bit, but look at that shadow of the whatever muscle that is. Whew. Yeah.
I mean, I like the smile.
You do these.
Okay. So, 4 of 5. Brunor Battlehammer himself. Love this one. I think the pose is very fun. He's like a tank, right? He's like, "Roar, come and get me." Mm-hmm. I don't know if his axe has a magic name. I think the browns and the color palette, I think, work here. I think we've got just enough.
Yeah.
I think this one's very good. I mean, obviously, we've got some sloppiness back there, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, small potatoes.
Just like him.
Just like him. I think I like this one a lot.
I agree.
I think this is probably the best of the ones we've looked at so far from this box. And he's got even little face is pretty good.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether I'd say he or... I don't know which one I like better. This one's just such a cool sculpt that...
I definitely agree. This is like a 6 sculpt, right?
Yeah.
But I think this sculpt is a 5 sculpt.
Okay.
It's different than a regular one.
Yeah.
It's detailed. Sure.
Okay.
But I think this is very, very good to me.
I agree.
And then here, do you see how to say it?
I forgot our
Guinevere, but just trying to pronounce it.
Oh, no, that's one of those words that I would just...
Guinevere. 5 of 5. So Guinevere here is medium. And I think in the newer sets, it's large.
Eyes were blood. I think you're exactly right.
I think this is a totally fine kitty cat.
Yeah, kind of like I was saying with the... What is this?
Barbarian.
With the barbarian, I don't know that it's
Wolfgar.
worth it to me to pay extra for such a basic mini that I could kind of get anywhere if I really needed it.
What is that middle tooth?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, that's a little freaky.
Yeah, but no, I think it's whatever for the cat.
Yeah, those, it was definitely an earthquake with those eyes. There's nothing supposed to be on the cheeks in the box art. Just, I wanted to check that.
That and that over there. All right.
That's creepy. Yeah.
So I think we should go, actually keep that open so we can do a little comparison. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay. So up now, we have the new set, Tabletop Companions. And these are our new 2023 minis. So Guinevere, Druid Steward, and Wolfgar, Brunner, Battlehammer, Canterbury, Battlehammer, Regis, Artemis, and Trari. I'm sorry. I don't know all these names.
Same.
So I did read some D&D books when I was little.
Oh?
The one that I most remember was... I don't remember the name of it, but some of the people that will become gods weren't gods yet.
Oh.
Like Kellamvor was the fighter of the group. Cleric was like the rogue of the group or something. And I forget, and there was a woman with them. I forget her name. But it was...
typical.
I remember at the very end of the book, it teased something about Ao, like bowing to somebody else. Ao is like the god of gods.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's new.
Yeah, we've never gotten a silica gel
We've opened
treat.
hundreds of mini boxes.
Yeah.
You see, most drow panthers develop a middle tooth after gnawing on stalacti. All black minis are hard to make awesome.
Yeah.
They need additional colors or washers. Yeah, and I think that's probably why they did what they did with Guinevere here. With these electrical powers. All right. You want to grab that Dritz? So this is our new Dritz Duerden. I think this mini is great.
Yeah.
Crystal clear. Good color variety. Classic ranger pose.
Yeah.
The different swords compared to.
So much cooler sculpt here, but maybe not quite as usable. Although if I were going to play a character and this was their go-to mini, like this was their defining pose, I would absolutely lean into that. I would have no problem with this being my base mini.
100%.
But
Look at my eyebrows though.
I know. I was looking. This one doesn't have eyebrows. I don't know if the earthquake took them or what.
Oh.
But yeah.
But I don't know. I think your chest is more detailed than mine. My paint's more blobby.
That's definitely true. This paint looks thinner on mine. Yours does look blobby, even if it's a very similar, if not the same sculpt.
So I would say not an absolute winner
I
between
agree.
which one's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which way to the gym, bro?
Let's do Wolfgar. All right, so this is Wolfgar, so our human barbarian. Yeah, let me. This one I think is very good. Also, he's a very tall medium, which I like a lot.
That's why I didn't think he was a human when I was grappling for what he was.
You know the Outlander background? Mm-hmm. That's him.
Ah, yep.
Great face detail.
Yes.
Excellent. Top tier face detail.
Agree.
The weapon is generally straight, which is nice. Straight enough.
He's got a flesh beard, just like Spencer Pratt.
Who?
From The Hills, which I never watched, but Heidi and Spencer were always all over the tabloids, and his beard and his...
I know who you're talking about. Cloak looks nice, just enough wash on there to highlight that sheep wool. Yeah, I think this is a good mini. His pose is a little basic, but
I think, yeah, once again,
can you hold it straight? Like on the ground, see how, so we can align their heights. Do you see how yours is not straight on? Yeah, there you go.
I think that this pose,
Your pose is cooler.
way better, says much more about the character, communicates
An attitude.
a very different attitude as opposed to, I will defend my people and their honor. Also, I have a different weapon than you do. Yours has a hook.
Yeah, that's probably just different stylization. I don't know.
Sure. I like your color of clothes better with the light, and there's a lot more variety there.
Ooh, Coffee likes likes yours more. Too casual. He's being blown up. Yeah, I know. Yours is being... We would need to heat him up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think they're both good, but my face is like way better.
Yeah.
But your face actually has a little more character to it, and I think your pose, I'm strongly in favor of your pose.
I agree.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I agree with
another
everything you said.
not absolute.
Yeah.
Dwarf.
Okay.
All right, so Bruner Battlehammer. We've got a lot of blue, which is interesting. Really cool shield. We've got his ale logo. Love the chest gong on the last one.
Yeah.
The axe. I don't know if the axe is supposed to be mithril or something. If that's why it's blue. Or adamantine. One of you lore nerds out there, help me out. But here the pose is very, very basic. And I hate that the axe is wrapped in flesh, I guess.
Yeah, that's off-putting.
Yeah. No, I think yours, like, no contest is a winner.
I totally agree. I didn't think of this as the most amazing pose. I've maybe seen it before, but it's so much better than just standing there. Especially in a box of people who are just standing there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the face detail on mine is very, very good. So nothing to complain about there. And
your beard is, like, clear.
My beard is clear and red, whereas yours is just brown. So I don't know what he's supposed to look like, if there's a supposed to here, but...
Welcome back, Ken. And Hikaru, yeah, adamantine would make sense. Yeah, so it's not that this one is bad. It's just in comparison,
I totally agree. Mine is just so much cleaner and more easy to read. And if that's because it doesn't have as much shine going on, or the sculpt is just cleaner, I'm not sure.
This is the new one, which is what's really wild to me.
Yeah.
Also, look how the plastic's different. So, like, yours has, like, make sure there's no skin behind the back of it.
Oh, yeah, mine has a yellowish tint.
Yeah. But no, I would take your mini over this one. And to me, this is a no contest. Yours win. The others, I've been kind of conflicted.
Right.
That one, no contest.
I agree.
And cat. Yeah, the logo on the shield.
Yeah.
Okay. So bring back, nope, the cat.
Oh. Okay, her name is Catty, so I'm not totally off.
Guinevere. So here's a reminder. Here's the old version. And here's the new version. And, ooh, look at those eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, on the prowl. Look at that. That's such a cool, like, straight on.
That is very cat-like.
I don't know if this is just supposed to be magic or, like, some sort of effect or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. It got tangled up in some sparkly ribbon while its owner was wrapping Christmas gifts.
Yeah, but it's cool. I like it. And the eyes alone put this in a strong win bucket.
Completely agree. I think it's no contest that yours wins. I just want to say no central fang. Checks out. Figure of wondrous power.
Yeah.
Wondrous power, sorry. It's like my painting versus like everyone else. Oh, Ken. Yeah. No comparison. This is a black cat with a weird third tooth that is very upsetting to me. This is a cool D&D mini that's got shinies on it.
Yeah, and what's really weird to me is that in the other box, we get another one.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just think it's weird that...
Is there a high demand for kitty cat minis? She's astral, so maybe that... Oh!
Yeah, maybe. All right,
that
now...
makes sense.
Catty Brie.
Thank you.
All right, so let me bring in the new one. So the Catty Brie Battlehammer. This is the new set. Face is a little rough, but otherwise, I think the... Oh, look at the bow.
Oh, dear.
Obviously, that's just a little warp. That's no big deal. But no, I think the mini is much, much, much better.
Totally agree
All
with
right,
you.
you want to bring it in?
Great color distinction for all the complaints that we had about this one. I think they fixed it in the version you're holding.
Yeah, I've seen this pose. So this pose, I think, is a more dynamic pose in general.
Yeah.
Right? But I've seen this exact pose on, well, maybe not with the weird hip thing, but just holding the bow straight out on 1,000 minis.
Yeah.
So because of that, I'd actually give the pose to the new one. I like that she's kind of like walking, like she's going through the cave.
Yeah.
Ready to take her shot.
Sure. Yeah. I think I agree with you. This is a more action-oriented dynamic pose like we've seen in the other minis, but this one has more personality to it. Yours does. And that's the first time that we've had that kind of switch happen.
And as bad as your face is, I think your face is better. But the rest of the paint job, I think, is clear winner for me.
Yours is way better paint job. We loved this color, but that it was overused in a way that was very confusing and inconsistent. The color issues are fixed on that one. The paint looks cleaner. I do prefer your face. I think mine has a wash that just got away from it, so the detail on her face is totally lost.
I like your hair. I like the reddish. And that's my understanding is that it is supposed to be kind of red hair. But I could be wrong on that.
I like that her hair looks, in my version, looks to be braided and pulled back, so it's not just a basic ponytail. They did a little something extra with the hair sculpt. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Never saw such a shiny arrow.
Yeah.
I think she shoots silver arrows, though. I think that's like her thing.
Okay.
So it tracks. I like posing my archers, reaching for an arrow to not. Oh, like over the. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, the bow.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Her poor bow.
It's an elven bow. All right, now these next two were not in the old set, so these are we don't have. What's up?
Something I didn't notice that's clear on both of these minis is that she only has one sleeve. It's easier to see on Eric's version just because the paint gets so, like the colors are so globby on mine. But yeah, that she's got one super jacked, incredibly strong arm bear and the other one out. I think that's a cool thing that I didn't notice.
Also, I don't know which skin color is more accurate, but like I like your hair color more, I like your skin color more.
Yes, I agree. It just, yeah, it looks like the wash got away from them to me.
Okay, this is Artemis Intrari. This is not in the old box.
Yeah, I don't have one.
I'm assuming this is some sort of a rogue.
Seems like a safe bet, but he's also an astronaut.
The face looks fine. I like the little dot eyes and the face. I don't know if this is a bad guy or something. Well, this should be the friends. Maybe this is his pal. Good variety of colors. I mean, we've reused those reds though, right?
Yeah.
I really like this cloak with the paneling. I think that's definitely atypical. But no, he definitely looks like a Power Ranger or something.
Yep.
Yeah, but otherwise I'd say this is kind of fine. The anti-Dritzt. He's the count. Like he's his enemy. Martial vampire.
Yes.
That's great.
Very good.
What do we mean by counterpoint? Like if I don't know what that means. Like if Dritzt is locked in a dungeon and they need a dex person, they bring him in. Or if he's like a foil, like
This is for all my Barbarian Ken havers out there. He's got Ken teeth. They sculpted a mouth and just blitzed white across his mouth. That is exactly what a Ken smile looks like. I did not have Beach Ken, who has obviously risen to fame most recently, but I had a Ken who was tanned and blonde. He did not have actual hair, and he had a gold mesh shirt and very short neon green swim trunks.
it's veneers.
Veneers. Thank you. Dental veneers. That's exactly what it is.
Longtime rivals, more than enemy, like deadly enemies that are just never kill each other. Yeah, so like Sherlock and Moriarty kind of.
Got it. Batman and Joker.
Wow.
Too much lore. Don't explain it. I don't care that much.
Where Dritz is kind, he is cruel. Okay, so maybe it's more like Sherlock and his brother.
Could be.
Artemis is all the traits Drow would want in Dritz. Great, thank you, Ken. Okay, this is Regis, so I guess this is that halfling somebody mentioned.
Is this meant to be the Regis? The hair, I mean, I'm not making a height joke, just a hair joke.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's like a mage of some sort, a wizard, sorcerer, warlock.
Well, he's sideways on our screen.
So? I mean, you could use him as like a little noble or a king or something, or just a dude with a stick. Yeah, he has a necklace, a gold necklace with a little ruby. What does the ruby necklace mean? I like how chubby his cheeks look.
Yes.
Yeah. But otherwise, I mean, this is fine, I guess.
Someone used this term earlier, and I know it's familiar to a lot of us, but dad bod. I appreciate that he's, kind of portly around the middle, just being himself.
So I think that's fine.
Yeah. I think if I had to buy one or the other, I would eventually be swayed to get the newer set that Eric was looking at, because I think that the paint job is better on most of these. So that would sell me. But like we talked about, the poses for these are very cool, and I would be happy with this set. Oh, another desiccant.
Yeah, but what's really weird is this. It's not in here.
Oh.
With the minis, it's in the box.
Huh.
So it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know how it's most effective, but do you want those in here or in here?
Those are going here.
Okay.
We're keeping the years together.
Just making sure.
Okay, here. Get us started on this kitty cat.
Oh, look, it's another kitty cat. This one is more angry, and it only has 2 top fangs, not 3. So now I don't know who to believe. It's Guinevere again. You know her. You love her. No matter how many teeth or sparklies she has. She's a kitty cat. She's got runes or whatever. Somebody said that was smarter than that. She also maybe has veneers. Yeah. It's fine.
I like the last cat the most. Because of that straight-on shot.
Yes.
That was really cool.
I totally see where you're coming from, Coffee.
Oh, that's fair.
The mouth details do make this better, but I think we have other cats that are in this kind of aggressive pose, whereas the more predatory, creeping pose we don't necessarily have.
I wish the back was arched more for this cat.
I don't know that big cats arch their backs.
Okay. I still wish it was.
Fair enough, but I'm just curious now.
Ken, did you see Ken's message?
Oh, thank you for an excuse to sit here and geek out. Thanks for being here,
Yeah,
Ken.
thanks for hanging
I
out.
totally missed that. I'm so glad you said that.
That necklace was seriously OP.
Oh.
All right. And then do this one next. This is the Dritz for this box.
Okay. Dritz number 3, doing a matrix. A little bit of a yogi squat going on here.
I would put this sculpt in the middle of the 2 other sculpts. And I would put the paint job right on the line with the most recent one.
I think that's a pretty fair assessment. This face is a little bit more mushed.
Yeah.
Like the sculpt isn't as sculpted as the one you unboxed a minute ago. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of looking at this guy.
Well, this is the last Dritz.
I know. It's just tough to...
These are all different dance poses.
That's exactly right.
Definitely best of the 2 magic swords. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I think I like the jumping pose best, and then the standing pose. This is my least favorite pose, I guess is the way that I'll say it. Because to me, this just looks unstable and uncomfortable.
Well, I think we need to bend him a little bit, but I got you.
So.
You do those 3, I'll do these 2.
Okay.
All right, so this is Zachnafane Duerden. Yeah, I thought you'd like those.
Yeah, I do.
All right, Zachnafane Duerden. So I'm going to assume this is maybe a brother or an uncle or a cousin. Do you think this is like tipped?
Oh. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that.
Oh, I mean, this one looks like it's tipped too, so I think they probably...
Man,
by the way,
alert.
love this armor. This armor is great. I think the face is pretty good. I think the pose, he's like just coming at you. Like,
yeah.
Like, even though
I'm
like
intimidated.
he looks like he'd be Dexy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He just looks like he's the heavy of a Dex-based group, I guess.
on a rampage.
Yeah, his fancy boots.
Oh, it's his dad.
Oh, it's his dad. Thank you.
Daddy.
Weapon master of the Bane Ray. Is Bane or Ban? That's spelled correctly with the AE.
Sure.
He's got tattoos. Yeah, very cool. Now I need to learn about the
whatever's going on there. The cattle prod.
The cattle prod. What do you think of this one?
I think it's very fancy and beautiful. I agree. The pose is a little bit funny to me because he looks like Louise Belcher about to punch two fists at the same time. But yeah.
Yeah, I guess I would like it if the dagger arm was pulled up just a little bit.
Sure.
Like so he's like coming in like this.
Yeah.
Almost dagger like a shield kind of thing. I think would be kind of neat. But I'm satisfied with this.
I think he looks like, and forgive me, I don't remember if it's T2 or T3 when he's like storming he's walking really fast to the car that he pulls over. I only know the Wayne's World version, so maybe it's RoboCop. He looks like he's just a bad guy who's just walking really fast behind you in an ominous way. I don't think he's ready to strike.
Okay. All right, and this is...
Bob's Burgers is the best.
Bob's Burgers. Just wait till y'all see Julie's Halloween costume. We'll probably post a picture on Discord post-Halloween.
Yeah.
This is Grumph Ban... Let's say, we're going to say Ban Ray. If somebody else knows the correct way to say it, let me know, but I'm going to say Ban Ray.
You dare approach me?
This is Grumph Ban Ray. Who I'm going to assume is like doing that I'm pinching your head thing. Or it's probably summoning like a magic spell. There should be an orb or something here. I love the gold accents. The purple and red and gold looks exactly like what I would expect a drow to wear. What?
Is that purple?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, on the back it looks more purple to me. On the front it looks navy.
Oh.
But you're
Cloak. Right. No, I think this is good. I think you could easily use this as just a generic drow, just generally as some sort of male noble, as any sort of caster, even as a monk.
Yeah.
I emceed a show dressed as Bob recently.
I love you, but you're terrible. You're all terrible. Gene.
I think this is a good mini. I don't think there's anything like remarkable about this one.
Well said. Yeah.
The red eyes.
This looks like the grandpa from the Munsters. That's the sense that I get.
All right. Julie's got 3 bangers.
I do. Malice Duarden.
So this is his mommy.
We're going to say mother.
Married to the sword guy.
Mother has arrived. Look how cool she is. She's so cool she doesn't even need shoes.
No.
She walks around the house in this outfit.
Look at her.
I see her. I haven't even started yet. Like, she's amazing.
Yeah, no, she's awesome.
This is who I want to be when I grow up. I want to be fussy and difficult and cold and extraordinarily expensive and unpredictable.
Grumph, the jackass, was responsible for the Rage of Demons arc. He's the most powerful mage in Menzo Baranzan, which is the main town.
Those are great goals. Thank you.
Look at that. Brian, thank you. Bane Ray was they were the first house. I didn't know that. All right, here, hold still.
I just feel like we need the best detail possible. Okay. Her face...
Most female drow just levitate all the time.
Oh, that's incredible. I don't know if she's meant to have, like, thin white tattoos on her face. That's kind of what it looks like, but this is another one of those, like, we have to be super zoomed in for me to think that maybe that's what's going on.
Please hold. I do have a picture of her.
Yeah, I mean, this is why I play Dungeons & Dragons. I want to have couture. Okay, yes.
Hold on, they don't see it yet. Which one? Right. There we go.
So, I appreciate that the mini, she's fully zipped up. This woman can and should do whatever she wants. Age is just a number. I don't care about any of that. But for my own purposes, this picture to me reads as exploitative and unnecessary. And if this woman is walking around barefoot, do you think she needs a deep V in her outfit? No. Let me tell you what's comfortable. Not having to wear a bra. And this outfit in the mini, she doesn't need one.
These are what those sculpts are based off of.
Hmm.
Do you recognize those?
Yes, I do.
Meow. Meow.
Meow. See, that, she's way more proportionate
Yeah.
than the mini, so that's strange to me. But
Dark Alliance.
mm-hmm.
All right. Wink.
From the side, she looked like she had one of those Furby winter hats. Yes. You didn't maybe say Furby. Furby, yeah. I've seen Furbies and, like, cute little animals. You're totally right. With the hanging straps, that's incredible. I think let's assume that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
So, again, I appreciate a high collar, barefoot woman. I think she's amazing.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah. A different kind of difficult woman. Trial what was that word?
Baneray.
Baneray. Trial Baneray. This is the type of princess dress that I wanted to wear as a child. She is a spiderweb princess. There's a gradient going on her skirt.
Yeah, some actual blending.
Beautiful. She's got a Peter Pan collar on the back. Yeah. She has an exquisite shoulder piece.
Look at those face tats.
Mm-hmm. She has more face tats. Her hair is up and out of her way. She walks chest first, but not in a gross way, just in like a high class.
And who is this?
Tyrell.
Trial? Who's Trial? Who is this person?
I know a song about her, but I'm not allowed to sing it on our channel. She's a boss ass. Her palms forward because she's manifesting beauty and peace and calm into the world. She's got a bracelet. We don't see very many of those. I don't know what her deal is, but I cherish her.
Yeah. She wants to know why you haven't brought her cheesecake yet.
That's exactly right.
I demand my cheesecake.
Okay, she does not talk like a drunken old man, but I love your attempt.
Drit's oldest sister and future matron mother of the house. So
she shows it.
She's going to replace the previous mini.
Yeah.
She's working on it.
She is. She's, you know.
They're scheming. They're drow, right? They're
her
evil.
Mother raised her well, and she's ready for it. What is that thing called in the South where women are like, they come of age and they have a ball? Debutante. She's a debutante. That's why she walks like that. She was raised proper. Okay, the tats are new lore. They mark out drow who follow Lolth.
Oh, is that how they do it? So, yeah, so there's Lolth drow and then Seldarine drow. So you can be good drow, you can be evil drow.
I just want to, again, like that they have color blending and a gradient on her skirt. It's fantastic.
So up next, this is this is Jarlaxle Baneray. This is from Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and here's what this dude looked like then. I love this mini. The colors on it I think are absolutely phenomenal. Paint job is a little sloppy choppy, but the colors I think are amazing. And now,
here's how he looks now. You all know
he's like hot dogs.
The exact word that I'm thinking of with this gentleman. He is.
What? I love his cloak.
I love everything about this.
Even his droopy little sword.
His droopy, yep. I love everything about this.
Foppish.
Foppish, that's, yes.
But he looks like he's wearing like a cat suit with a tunic on it.
Yep. And?
I loved his outfit here.
See, I feel
Like he's got the pantaloons. In here, he's just got...
This is more refined. Yeah, he's wearing leggings because they're comfortable.
Okay.
And if this... Look, I know that queer coding villains isn't necessarily a good thing, but this looks like Lucille Austero's brother from the final seasons of Arrested Development. He's big, he's powerful, he's gay and proud, and rightly so, and he's going to invest in gold-plated boots.
Dandy.
And be a foppish dandy boy.
Incredibly tricky
Yes.
and cunning and absolute monster.
Yeah. Argyle Austero. This is amazing. Look at the hand on the hip.
The cloak alone makes it for me.
Oh, absolutely.
The
And you
cloak
know
is so
that
cool.
he carries around a wind machine with him.
Oh, it's
Like,
a cloak of billowing.
Cloak of billowing, and or he has some little minion with just prestidigitation constantly blowing.
500 years old.
Yep.
So I love this new mini.
Yeah.
But I am gonna stick. I prefer the old mini.
You're right to do that. You have your own rights to do that, but that looks like a Halloween costume. This looks like a well-coordinated
Man about
velour.
town.
Yes.
But look at my boots. Look, they're like flying wing boots.
Yeah, that's cool, but look at these gold-plated boots.
And look, my hat is so much cooler than yours. My feather's bigger.
My feather is teal, which adds to the Mardi Gras vibe of this outfit. I don't know.
I don't have an outfit like either of these in real life.
I wish when we turn 85 and we are strutting about the community garden, this is what I hope you're wearing. A velour onesie in two-tone purple. Yeah.
I did a Adventurers League Warlock that Eldritch Blast was just shooting. I know, very creative.
Yeah. Slender, handsome, and tightly muscled, Jarlax was the dandy of...
Jarlaxle was the dandy of Menzo Baranzin. He chose the brightest colors for his clothes and wore a cape that shone in every color in both visible and infrared spectrum.
Yes.
Oh, throwback to infravision instead of dark vision. Those are two different things. Dark vision, you could just see better.
Yeah.
Infravision, you could see heat.
Ooh.
So you could see creatures.
Did Yanti come with it? They'd be the monarch of Mardi Gras. That's exactly right.
Can we do a little throwback to your favorite drow of all time?
Yes.
Aside from the chest.
Oh, yeah.
You love the rest of it, though.
I do love this drow priestess.
That's a Pathfinder.
And this is a case where she's got some cleavage, and that's fine. I think that this... Look, she doesn't dress for comfort. Oh, yeah, I love that one. I love an androgynous outfit. I do. I
There's
love
so many
a
good
button-down and jeggings. Yeah. A button-down tunic. This is that evil lady from Power Rangers. What's her name?
Do you mean Rita Repulsa?
Yes. Look it. She's got metal and she covers it in beautiful flowing cloth. She's got one of these scary maces. She's wearing full metal gauntlets. She's unhinged in the most fantastical way. Listen, if you're fighting for your life, anything to distract for a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's a powerful woman.
I just love how clean and sharp the paint job on this mini is.
They did get a little out of hand. There's some purple on the side of her helmet. But
Okay, that's fair. But yeah. Like
Yeah.
Everywhere else.
yeah.
Cool. There we go. So what'd you think?
I think... Obviously, I got tired of seeing the main guy.
Dritzt.
The letters just don't make sense to me, so I'm just never going to get that right, and I am sorry about that. So I got tired of seeing that guy. I think it's fun to do side-by-side minis.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I don't know that we've ever had the chance to do that before, so that I really enjoyed. I thought there were some really, really, really cool things in these sets, among these sets. I don't know that I would choose one definitive, but we have so many minis that I never have to be in that. position.
Drunken Yoda.
Hey, Drunken Yoda.
What's up?
Thank you. They're Vanderhub eyes. Oh, they're crooked.
Also, do we have any cool shirts that we want to desperately get people to buy some so we don't get kicked out of the referral program?
If you're interested in some cool t-shirts, into the am/FryMinis, into the am.com/FryMinis. You can get a t-shirt that matches the jellyfish, like the one that I have. Eric has one with cool camping stuff on it. He's got one with Sasquatch on it. They've got some cool designs from, I believe, independent artists. And
I don't know.
They're comfortable shirts. They look good. They feel good. If you're in the market for some new shirts,
link
why
in the
not?
description. We get a little kickback.
Have a look. Why don't you?
I think we'll get like $3.
Sure. Yeah, it's never been about the money.
Y'all did a terrific job showcasing and analyzing all these minis. Thank you for that. It helps make better purchasing choices on the secondary market.
Thanks, Coffee.
The sass on the new Jarl Axle just makes me smile. Okay, Ken. I yield.
You're allowed to like it, obviously.
Roland, I got a Banderhoptober shirt. Wait,
That's right.
Just now? No, old.
Old. He wore it on his stream.
Yes.
I loved it.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Roland is a goat.
Yeah.
Michael R., go back and read the Crystal Shard. Crystal Shard is where Dritz... So I haven't read it, but that's where he was introduced. And I believe that was R.A. Salvatore's first published book. If I'm not mistaken.
It's exciting.
Cool. Also, I don't know, you can't really see it on camera, but I keep a couple things. I got the FryMinis sign
That his dad made.
that my dad made. I've got an axe. One of my employees at work had her birthday, and she went axe throwing at one of those places where you can go axe throwing, and she printed out a picture of my face.
At his suggestion.
At my suggestion, but she actually did it.
Yeah.
And her and her husband were throwing axes at my face. So I put this out to remind, like, hey,
Watch yourself.
watch yourself. And then most importantly, my best friend in the whole world, allergy medicine.
This is the life we live. It's very glamorous. It's got hot glue, felt, reusable headbands, and allergy medicine.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it last year. Thank you, Roland. To be fair, the older Jarl Axel looks more like his combat look. Ooh. That's okay.
I believe that.
We all have phases in our lives, seasons of the year. Y'all, thanks for hanging out.
This was so much fun.
This was a lot of fun.
Thank you. Don't forget about Banderhoptober. Submit your frog-like mini, toad-like mini, Banderhop mini, whatever, painting into the painted contest. It's going to be the best. Discord.gg/FryMinis for Banderhoptober fan club and Banderhoptober fan art, which you don't have to make. You can just find things and then I'll squeal at it.
Yeah. Links in the descriptions for everything. Thanks. I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go eat some cheesecake. I bought a cheesecake at Kroger.
That's why he was talking about cheesecake earlier.
Thanks, guys. Always a joy. Thanks, Brian. Glad to hear you're doing all rightish. Love the channel. Thank you, C Coffee. We need help growing. We've kind of stagnated, but that's kind of my fault. But any referring and sharing you can do would be great. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.